Hey there! Before this video starts, I just want to let you know I finally have a shop open. This includes art prints, posters, and even shirts. This is brand new to me. Hopefully you find something you enjoy. Unfortunately, my prints and posters are US only due to my manufacturer, but the shirts are international. And if you enter YouTube 15 at checkout, you get 15% off your order. Also, let me know if there's a specific design you want to see, because I still have way more to add. I just started off with some of my favorites. Thank you for everyone who encouraged me to open my shop. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I'm glad I finally had something up. So far, as of recording, I have one order. Anyway, moving on. Hey guys! So back in April, I posted to my Instagram a short little mixed media video tutorial. This was back when my Chaperone video blew up, and a lot of people were asking how I did it. So they wanted to know. So I felt a bit of pressure, so it was kind of rushed, and I was in the confines of a short video time frame, and I've learned a lot naturally since then. So I wanted to do an updated video on it. And this time it's a YouTube video, so we're not rushed, and I'm able to explain things fully. So I'm making an edit of Conan Gray and his Wishbone music videos, and I just want to show you some of the things I do now. First of all, the biggest change I've made is switching from After Effects to Premiere Pro. After Effects is good if you need the fancy effects, but for basic clip cutting, which is basically what all you need to do in mixed media, Premiere is the best software for this. It's efficient and its playback is 10 times better and easier than After Effects. So this was the best change so far. Another change is now I make new sequences with the individual clips I'm using. I make new sequences just cutting out all the clips that I find visually appealing that I might use. Back before, I would just cut clips as I went along, but I think this is just better because there's less missed opportunity that I'm not using a clip that could be really good because I'm laying out all the options. If I sound raspy, that's because I just woke up. Before, I would just use one sequence with multiple music videos, but this time I decided to have separate ones for each music video. So this is for this song, Vodka Cranberry and Caramel. Now, my mock-up is what I want the edit to look like in most basic terms. Now, I've added some overlays here, but that was after the fact, not in the initial process. As for beat marking, I used to be really precise back when I was using After Effects and do this whole process, but now I just do it when I hear the beat. I think I have a really good rhythm and I'm able to hear the beats that I want good enough. And if you press play and you hit M when you hear a beat, you can keep it playing and mark it as it's playing, which is the biggest game changer for me. Okay, now before when I do mixed media edits, I used to print out every single clip in my video. But lately, I've learned that not every clip can work well with design. So now I pick and choose just some clips to export. I duplicate the mock-up sequence, and I go into another thing, and I delete all the clips that I don't think I can do any design or draw on top of. I just pick the clips that really stand out to me and that I think have potential. Just saves a lot of time and resources in a lot of different ways. Now, I used to do 12 frames per second, but I switched to 10 because it looks even better in my opinion, and once again, it's saving all that time. And personally, I love the 4:3 ratio for my videos, and I recently just discovered a 4K option, which is always good. Higher resolution, the better. But if the videos you're using aren't 4K, it doesn't really matter. But in this case, I downloaded the videos in 4K. I use this application called 4K Video Downloader Plus. Downloads videos at the best resolution. And for free, you can download up to 10 videos a day. Another alternative that I used to use before is called Clip Grab. I've had issues with this in the past. Sometimes it makes the videos really pixelated. Yeah, so I only use this as a backup. And be warned, if you download a 4K video, if you're on PC at least, it will make it like a funky video codec, which you can't bring into Premiere Pro. So I'm going to show you another interesting thing. Grab your 4K video. I'm just going to use this random as an example. Go to convert. It's a video profile, and you go here. If it reads it's that good, but just double check it's what I had before, and just re-upload it to your destination file. This will make sure it's in the right codec for you. That's something that took me a while to figure out. I just want to get this out of the way for you in case you run into this problem. So yeah, VLC Media Player. It's an old software, but it's the only thing I've realized can help with this, because it changes the profile, but it doesn't lower the resolution. Okay, now for printing. Go to your file, that is just the clips you need. And then I go to Send to Media Encoder. Go to PNG or JPEG if you need. PNG is the best resolution in my opinion. The number of settings should be fine, but I have my own custom settings. Each project that I do, I have a folder. Label it whatever song I'm doing. And tell it before and after for my friends. As you see, I have them already exported. But what you do, you would save it here. And then press play. And then as an example, your frames you crop after the fact would be here. And I'll show you how to do that eventually. Now, once you have all your frames exported into that folder, you're going to go to Photoshop. And I just want to put a disclaimer now. I'm aware that these programs are expensive, so I just want you to know that this is the way that I do it, but I'm not saying it's the only way. Hopefully you can take my advice and apply it to whatever software you use. But yeah, since this is the way I do it, I don't know how to show you any other way. Anyway, moving on. Before I found this technique I'm about to show you, I'll show you footage right now. I used to manually hand place each frame on a grid in Illustrator. All manually. I can't believe I used to do that. I found a better way, so let me show you. Go to File, Automate, Contact Sheet 2. Choose a folder that is where your frames are. Whatever size of paper you're doing, you want it to be that. It's easiest to lay it out to be horizontal. So when you open your settings, it'll probably be swapped. It'll probably be 8.5 here and 11 here. Just change that. And make sure your resolution is 300. That's the DPI. And make sure your images are high quality. And because I'm all about high quality, I went to do 16-bit the first time. But that made my Photoshop crash, I'm pretty sure. So just keep it at 8-bit. And it may be more taxing on your paper supply, whatever you have. I personally use thick project paper. It just can withstand materials better than regular thin paper. The bigger your images are, the high quality it's going to be when you scale it. So I personally do 2 across 2 now. But before, as you can see on my other grids, I used to do way smaller than that. But I think there's a noticeable difference, and it's worth it with the doubling of pages you have to print. Trust me, I've made mistakes, so I just think you should copy all these settings here that you see to prevent what I've gone through. I did not come up with this method. I learned this from my mixed media friend Estrella. She has a mixed media course. Also, if you go to the course and you enter my name in all capitals, you get 50% off, so that's pretty cool. I highly recommend you check out that course. It was helpful even to me. Like I said, I figured out something that made my workflow way much faster. And she actually goes over techniques to do the actual artsy part of mixed media. It'll be in the description. Don't fear if your contact sheet takes a few minutes to load. It'll definitely do that because it's to process all these things. But this is from what I did last night. 46 pages in total. Crazy, I know. But that's how it is. So you can see it all laid out here with the frame name. Basically what you do is you go to print. Whatever your printer is, make sure it's horizontal. Make sure it's also scaled to fit media. And you just have to go to each page and print them out all one by one, unfortunately. If there's a better way, please tell me. Okay, now after you've done all your arts and crafts and the scanning, it's time to make sure that all your files are rotated right so they're visible. Then you're going to sort your files into a list and you're going to make sure they're numbered so how your pages are. That way all your frames are in order. Usually I have this be straightforward. I just go straight down, but I scan in reverse this time, so is a bit trickier. Okay, after organizing all your files, you'll then want to create a Photoshop document that is the exact same dimensions as your video. Plan one of your pages, don't transform it at all. I'm going to show you something that can quicken your process. You're going to want to open the Actions panel. You won't see all this is just custom actions I have downloaded. Then you're going to want to go to the 3 lines here and remove button node and create new action. Nameless, whatever you see. This action is going to help you when you're resizing your images when you input every new page. So I'll show you what I mean. Right now, it's recording every action you make. So make sure the only thing you're doing is scaling and moving. I personally like to make it sized a bit bigger than what it actually is, just in case there are any gaps when you're cropping. Press enter and then press stop. Okay, now for example, when you input another page, go back to button mode, find where you created that action, and click it. Now it's about the right size that you need. You can just shift it a little. So that just eliminates one more step from your cropping process. And other than that, I don't do much. I mean, I'm gonna have to do additional editing here because some of the colors didn't scan right. Sometimes whatever scanner you have, it'll just do that. I shift click and then drag, and then again here, and then again here. And in between those stages, I'm saving a copy of a PNG. I click the first tile there, but then make sure I'm saving it to the after folder. Making sure your files are named the same way as the original frames is really important. They have to be numbered in order, otherwise they will convert to video. Alright, much time later, after cropping all the frames, it's time to import the mixed media. Right click in your project window, do import. Find your frames, click on one of them, make sure it's clicked image sequence. This is going to automatically convert all your frames into a video. Then I like to make this into a new sequence, name it mixed media. And I'm not exactly sure what is causing this issue, but for some reason when you play it back, it's going to be super fast. So we need to change that. The estimate is around 33. To fix it, I don't know why it's this specific, but now let's test that by going to our final composition and bring in our mixed media file. For neatness, I always like to delete audio. I don't know why it even has audio there, because there is none, but now I'm just going to line all the mixed media clips to make sure they're in the right spot. For some reason it held the beginning frame a bit too long. I noticed that in another video too. Okay, now that I have put all the clips in their place, it's just time for the little finishing edits. This includes color grading. If I feel clips don't really match together, I'll tweak it. I used to not to opt for a more natural feel, but I'm kind of particular about color grading, so I like to fix things if needed. When it comes to the actual creation part, that's all up to you. This video is just for all the technicalities that there may be some confusion on.
Missing my name, waiting for sun rays on my window pane. You just can't leave in the coldest, my breath singing. Sunshine, your colors, you're always on my mind. Day in and day out, I'm always on your side. 'Cause you're my treasure. Speak your passion, how I feel for you. And nobody.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new. If there's any confusion or extra clarification needed, feel free to comment. Maybe I missed something. I don't doubt it. So just let me know down in the comments. And let me know if you want a tutorial on anything else. I used to think that I wasn't qualified enough to make videos like these, but I quite enjoyed making this, so I'm free to make more if it is needed.